Alrighty guys, here we are back in the Testrealm with beginning of the Empyrean Part 2 update. And along that lines, we're gonna start the Empyrean Part 2 quest.
Ah, finally. I have a note for you from that Spark chap. Because apparently I'm the Arcanum postman too. The note reads, Wizard, Captain Pork and I have returned to Ariel to refine the intra-ethereal navigational system, as well as study the enigmatic ether. Ugh, and there's a page of technobabble. He says they're installing sensors, blah blah, terra-peptide fluctuations, and he ends with, all this, of course, is for naught without young Mallory. Please consult with Beans and the scholars, then rendezvous with us in Nowhere Village. Well, you heard the Nimbari. Scholar Xander and the surly Pigman are looking after Mallory in Recovery Room A. Go on, then.
Okay, so I guess we're on track to actually, healing Mallory. I guess that's what we're trying to do. I mean, after all, she did meet Grandmother Raven somewhere. I'm not sure where she did that, but I think she did it unconsciously.
Well, looky what the fire cat dragged in. I was beginning to worry you were stuck in some interminable dungeon.
Oh look, she's in a pod. What the heck?
I wish I could tell you missed a lot, but unfortunately there's been little more than nervous frustration here.
Beans and Xander have been working tirelessly to keep Mallory's body alive, but the poor little darling is only getting worse.
We've pored over every text available, from ancient scrolls to Captain Pork's Empyrea mission report, but we're no closer to reviving Mallory.
The vitality boluses have always been a temporary solution. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of precedent for reviving a semi-divine entity.
Medical science and magic are both stumped. It seems as if her spirit is lost. The only person who can wake up Mallory is Mallory.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense though.
Well, there is still one last experimental enchantment we can try, but it's incredibly risky. We'll need you to go out and procure the active galactic nucleus of a juvenile neutron star.
You'll do no such thing. There will be no experiments conducted on any of my students without my direct supervision.
No, Marley. No. Shut up. It's our turn.
Ambrose! How'd you get... You can't just barge in here and tell me how to care for my daughter!
Yeah, Ambrose, what are you trying to do, huh? Trying to get the jump?
With all due respect, Baba Yaga, Mallory is more than just your injured child. She's the key to whether or not we all live or die.
Oh, okay.
You Arcanum scholars have no right to make unilateral decisions that affect the outcome of the entire spiral.
Okay, but that's not on your hands, that's on mine. I do all the work.
There are those of us who have dealt with and fought against Spider and the forces of Shadow before.
Not only that, but we are the ones on the ground, dealing first-hand with Raven's mysterious Lupulum incursions.
Lupulum incursions? Impossible! The Lupulum are guardians, not soldiers. They never leave the light temples.
What the heck are you talking about? We fought Omen before.
Yes, well they do now. Had any of you asked, you know the reports of Lupulum sightings have come from every corner of the spiral.
Lupulum incursions? That news is overwhelming. Clearly, the only hope the spiral has is for all of us to work together.
I'm glad you finally see it that way, Scholar Verga. There's much to discuss. Oh, but first, Wizard, a moment.
What do you want now? Alright, fine.
Lost in all this confusion is the fact that our dear old Bartleby's condition is also deteriorating. He cannot go on like this much longer. Even with his eye of history back, Bartleby's only able to mutter fragmented sentences, mostly calling out for Mallory. Ooh, and you.
It's no problem. He was dying like 3 months before. He can keep dying.
Actually, he has requested you specifically. I know you're in the middle of something, Wizard, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh my gosh, you always say that, Ambrose. I keep doing your dirty work. Why can't you help?
None of this business with Raven and Spider will matter if Bartleby dies. We must go to Ravenwood and help the great tree. Let's be off.
Be nice if one of the guardians could actually help us, but they don't. They just stand on the sidelines.
No. No! Come back! Just find the wizard. Just come back. The key! Mallory! Wizard! Help!
Maybe later.
Easy now. Oh, be strong, my old friend. Look, I've brought the wizard as you requested. Melinda, has there been any change?
Only for the worse, I'm afraid. His leaves lose color by the minute. He may not have much time left.
Hey look, Melinda actually got taller.
Bartleby's entire root system is being ravaged by a virulent pestilence, rendering him unable to do much more than mutter to himself.
The pestilence was born of powerful magic, the likes of which I've never encountered before. And it's getting stronger. We believe it was delivered here by that anomalous cold wind that blew in during your graduation. Oh, if only we hadn't been so preoccupied then.
Wizard, complete the ritual. The spring's eternal. Please, hurry. I need your help.
Alright.
Be strong, old friend. Help is on the way. Wizard, that ritual Bartleby just spoke of is the arboreal ritual, and it is why you are here. The arboreal ritual is a test to determine the one true champion of the great tree, the steward of tree magic, Bartleby's scion.
Ah, so this is where the spell comes in, huh?
Many have attempted the ritual, but none have succeeded, including me. But Bartleby seems to think your luck may be different.
But if you can't do it, then how the heck am I supposed to do it?
Hurry, wizard. The springs must remain pure.
The Springs Eternal is the source of all the life-giving water throughout the spiral, and it originates directly under Bartleby. If the Springs Eternal become poisoned, the entire spiral won't be far behind.
Oh shoot, does that mean we actually get to go under Bartleby?
Yes, but there won't be anything for the pestilence to poison if Bartleby can't revive Mallory.
That is why you are here, wizard. You see, Bartleby's root system is a sacred place.
Yeah, sure it is. Must be the hole in Oldie Town.
The altar where the arboreal ritual is conducted is guarded by ancient forest spirits.
Wizard, complete the ritual. Mallory is the key. I cannot hold it back. Help me. Help her. Just hurry.
There's no time to waste. Melinda, prepare the wizard for the arboreal ritual. I must consult with the Arcanum and the Council of Light. Go fulfill your destiny, wizard. Hold tight, dear Bartleby. Help is on the way, we hope.
To complete the arboreal ritual, you must collect the first spring leaf from each of the original spell trees. Go, run.